This was a giant section on investment basics, talking a lot about the languages and basic knowledge of investments. But this is a summary to go through this. I'm not looking at the camera here. I'm just going to look at the screen and read through. It's such a big section. I can't really remember all of it. So there was exponential growth, pound cost averaging. We talked about examples of different types of risk, inflation, interest rates, cash and bonds, which are a style of investing, equities, which is another style of investing, index fund, which is a basket of equities, commodities, which is usually things that come from the earth or that are grown, property investing is residential, commercial, or REITs, leveraging, oftenly used as a mortgage on property, alternative investment explained, that's like art and collectibles and cryptocurrencies, diversification, diversifying your investments through different sectors and geographical climates, dividends, this is a payment that is paid out by companies that are willing to pay out a dividend. You can reinvest these. Hedging, that's placing two bets, so if one bet loses, the other bet wins. Time horizon, you may have different time horizons and different risks, but you should be looking at time horizons in 5-15 years plus. So you have short, medium, and long-term time horizons. Attitude to risk, what is your knowledge like on the stock market? Your capacity for loss, have you followed the steps in this course? Do you have a high capacity for loss so you can take that higher risk and have that higher reward? Charges and fees, make sure you look for a low cost fund when it comes to investing. Tax wrappers, absolutely invest in a tax wrapper so you don't even need to think about the tax that you need to pay on your investments. Capital gains and allowances, if you do not invest in a tax wrapper, you may have capital gains and allowances that you need to consider, that you should Google in the year that you're making this inquiry so you know what the current allowances and tax rates are. When you have a red day in the stock market, when your money goes down, you need to see that the units of the index funds are now cheaper, and you should be excited by that because you can accumulate more units on red days. Be happy about red days. If you are not willing to hold a stock for 5 years, do not hold a stock for 5 minutes. You need to hold a stock for the long term and not think about it and hold that stock for over 5 years. Invest in what you know, and if you don't really know anything, then invest in an index fund and allow the market to do the work for you. Don't listen to stock advice. I will not give you stock advice, because if I give you stock advice and anyone else gives you advice on stocks, this is already priced in the market. The market already knows about this. The individual knows about it, so the market knows about it. A real return is the return on your investment minus inflation. Real, you will see spelled in capital letters most of the time. Risk versus reward for the long term. The more risk you take, the more reward you get over the long term. Over the short term, the higher risk can mean you lose a lot. So be investing for the long term and take high risk and have higher reward. The human brain is not capable of investing efficiently. It's a terrible brain. It's a terrible tool for investing. So you should just invest, pound cost average, automatically payment, and then just ignore it. Don't let your human brain kick in and do some stupid stuff in the stock market. You just buy and hold and do nothing. Even ignore it. Don't watch the news. Don't get involved in any of it. Just let the stock market work for you and ignore it, and don't allow your brain to intercept the growth towards your financial freedom. This is a summary on this section on basic investing.